Let's smash a Maffdoku. We got to put the numbers 1 through 9 in these black boxes. Purple clues are products, brown clues are sums. So we know that these three numbers have to multiply to 96, which is 8 times 12, I think. And these three numbers have to multiply to 20. So 20 could be 5 times 4 times 1. That actually, I think that has to be the case. So we need a 5 in this column because 5 goes into 20 and there's no other way to get a 5 in here other than just to put a 5 in. Like 4 goes into 20, but 4 doesn't necessarily have to be, well, I guess it does in this case because you can't do 2 times 2. So 4 times, that wasn't a good example. But I think this has to be 5, 4, 1 because you can't do 2 times 2. So the only other way to get a 4 is to put 4 in 1. So we got 5, 4, 1 in these boxes. 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 1. So like 12 and 8 are much trickier to do. 12 you can make a lot of different ways, right? You can do, or just 2 ways, I guess. 3 times 4 or 12 times 6. Or, I mean, 2 times 6. Is this going to have to be a 4, I guess is my question. It definitely can't be a 5. If it was a 1, yeah, it would have to be, yeah, there's no way to make 96 in 2 numbers. So this is definitely a 4 because it can't be a 1, or otherwise we'd have to make 96 in 2 numbers. And it can't be a 5 because 5 doesn't go into 96. So this is a 4, which now, so if you divide 96 by 4, you get 24. And the only way is to make 24 3, 8, or 4, 6. We can't do 4, 6 because we already have a 4 here. So this is going to have to be 3, 8. We are already limiting the numbers quite a bit. So this can't be a 4. These are 1 or 5. These three numbers have to add up to 15, which they do. Very nice. So 4, 3, 8. So this 15 clue wasn't really necessary, it seems like, because I was able to figure that out without using it. Oh, okay. So I know that if I get 2 sum clues, then the third, like if 2 rows have sum clues, then this row you can figure out what the sum of these numbers is. So that could be helpful. So I'm going to figure that out because all of the numbers 1 to 9 add up to 45. So 3 rows have to add up to 45. Since these 2 rows add up to 31, these have to add up to 14, which may or may not be helpful. I know what these 4 numbers have to be. These 3 have to add up to 18. Maybe that's interesting. If this was a 3, these would have to be 9, 6 to add up to 15. So if this is a 3, these 2 have to add up to 15. I can't do 7, 8, which is the only other combination, so these would have to be 9, 6. If this was an 8, these would have to add up to 10. It feels like I have way more options, probably. Maybe not, actually. 3, 7. No, I can't use 3, 7. Wow, I think I can't use anything. I don't think I can use any of the combinations that add up to 10. If this is an 8, these 2 numbers have to add up to 10. I can't use a 1 because there's a 1 here. I can't use a 4 because there's a 4 here. I can't use a 3 because there's a 3 in one of these boxes. And I can't use an 8 because there's an 8 here. So 1, 9 is eliminated. 2, 8 is eliminated because there's an 8 here. 3, 7 is eliminated because there's a 3 here. 4, 6 is eliminated and we can't do 5, 5. So this has to be a 3, and there's only one way to do 3 because these have to add up to 15. That's 6 and 9. So we've got our last pair here now, so I know what numbers these have to be, which are 7, and this is an 8. So 7 and 2. So these are 2, 7. What's going to straight? Oh, okay. It's got to be the 16 clue. If this was a 9, 9, 2, 7 works. Sorry, 9, 2, 5 works. If this was a 6, I have to make 10, and I can't make 10 out of these 2 numbers. So this can't be a 6, this has to be a 9, which means, yeah, and there's only one way to do this. I have to make these 2 numbers equal 7, which is 5 and 2. Okay, and then this is a 7, this is a 6, this is a 1. That's a Maffdoku, dog. There you go. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.